According the resource writes, I suppose most of you have heard the rumour that Meghan Markle has married not 2 but 3 times. Before Prince Harry and her divorced husband Trevor Engelson, she is said to have married a lawyer called Joe Giuliano, or in full, Joseph Goldberg-Giuliano. However, the marriage was annulled, because the groom's parents were against it. Even if it is true, it doesn't sound like a real big scandal. After all, it is already well known that Meghan is a divorcee. However, a far more spectacular story is that there was also a daughter born out of this relationship. So far these have just been rumours and no hard proof has been presented. There are no documents of the marriage, no wedding photos and no trace of the alleged daughter. But does this mean that it has all been made up? The problem is that it does not sound like a typical invented story. Why would something invent an annulled marriage, and why would he use the name Joseph Goldberg-Giuliano? Nowadays he lives in Boston, but according to his CV between 1999 and 2003 Joseph Goldberg-Giuliano was studying at the Northwestern University, exactly those years when Meghan was there. They are said to have had a relationship for 2 years. Is it possible that they were married and even had a daughter together? It sounds as if the marriage was a very private ceremony, as not even the groom's parents were informed. I could think of the following scenario. Because Meghan is pregnant, she and Joe decide to get married by a Catholic priest with only some witnesses present. When Joseph tells his parents, they are shocked and convince him to have the marriage annulled. They offer Meghan a certain sum of money and promise that they will take care of the child. I admit that this is speculation, and the most controversial point is of course the existence of a daughter. However, if you check Joseph Goldberg-Giuliano's Twitter account, there is some reason to believe that it could be true. Here is his profile picture. Although apparently he is not married, he seems to have a daughter with an Afro-American background. It is not clear how old this photo is, but after an absence from Twitter for several years, on the 14th of November 2017 he posted this picture of him and his little Use Navy when they are going to a musical show by Lin-Manuel Miranda. Of course the mother of the child could another black woman, but I can't deny that it fits the bill. Here we have Meghan's alleged first husband with her alleged daughter in more or less the right age. And yes, I do think that the girl looks like Meghan. I have to apologize to Joseph Goldberg-Giuliano and his daughter if the story is complete nonsense. But I also apologize if it is true. I can completely understand when he doesn't want to talk about it. I think I would do the same in that situation. The problem is that in the meantime it is not just a family affair anymore. Meghan is constantly trying to make headlines by throwing dirt at with the British royal family. Moreover, she treats her own family, especially her father, in an absolutely horrible way. If it is true that she tries to hide a dark secret, it would explain a lot of her behavior. It is very weird that Prince Harry has never met his father-in-law. You normally do so before you marry, and why would a member of royal family violate the etiquette in such a rude way? Thomas Markle doesn't live in palace, he is overweight and not an elegant gentleman like Prince Charles. On the other hand, he was successful in his job and even won an Emmy Award. Moreover, she seems to have been a good father, who did everything for his daughter. Could it be that Meghan simply didn't want him to meet Harry, because he could reveal her secret? And why was, apart from her mother, none of her relatives at her wedding? You normally invite your own family and not complete strangers, and I am sure they would have loved the experience of a royal wedding. Was she afraid that they could talk too? I could imagine that some people would say that if the theory of the annulled marriage and the secret daughter is true, Meghan's half-sister Samantha would made it public. It is clear that she is very critical about her sister, but she always uses good arguments. The one who is telling lies is Meghan. The fact that she is American and a divorcee will also have raised eyebrows at Buckingham Palace.